addition to this conference, which is our big annual event, we also have a number of round tables with national authorities. These are all the places we've been to, about 20, round tables with about 20 authorities since 2003, and of which the last one was the most unusual because with the European Data Protection Supervisor, often in their offices. So it shows you we've had many countries. We appreciate all our hosts who host us for these meetings, and if anyone would like to volunteer, we provide you with a feedback form, and you can tell us subjects you'd like us to cover, the countries you'd like us to visit or hold events in London, and if you'd like to host. So you'll find that in your form, and on our we'll give you a link there to SurveyMonkey. So back to the matter in hand. Back to I've got you under my skin indeed. At the start, I showed you that an example of a train company accepting payment via microchip under the passenger's skin. But in April this year, another Swedish company, Epicenter, started implanting microchips literally under their employees' skin in their hands once again for those who consented. Many of us might regard this scenario as a nightmare from the privacy perspective. However, the article suggests that the company offers this as a benefit, and done with consent, of course. And the microchips are apparently very small, about the size of a grain of rice, and they function as swipe cards to open doors, operate printers, and buy smoothies in the company's shop. So it's very surprising, all the different attributes of I've got you under my skin. Quite unexpected, I think. To finish off, I want to thank our several sponsors, our supporters, and our sponsors. We've got premium sponsor OneTrust and Latham Watkins, Linklaters and Google also kindly sponsoring different things. And we've got our exhibitors here, Straits Interactive and TrustArc. So do visit the stands, and thanks to the sponsors. So that's almost finished, because they're my contact details. But let's just have a last lingering look at the cartoon, which was originally, this was the full artwork, and we've got a blow-up of that over on that side, as you'll see. Did you notice at the back of the conference programme was another cartoon? This one shows the 1933 version of the modern home, what we might today call the connected home. Look at all those pulleys and things. No Wi-Fi in those days. So that was the smart home of its day. And we will be covering more about today's smart homes, of course, in our first session in just a moment. But I'll leave you in the very safe hands of Wojciech Wieworowski, Assistant European Data Protection Supervisor and Poland's former Data Protection Authority, who had the title of Inspector. And we first met when Privacy Laws of Business had our roundtable in Warsaw in 2012. Now to Peter Fleischer, who's waiting here, in honour of the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, which of course was 50th anniversary, and this is our 30th anniversary conference, but Peter Fleischer, he's going to celebrate his 20 years coming here. It was literally 20 years ago today when Peter Fleischer came to join the privacy fray. So thanks for coming back to us now. And I checked that point by going to our paper records, because I'm not sure we could have interacted with our floppy disks at that time. So anyway, he first appeared when you were with Microsoft in 1997, so welcome back. And their session will be chaired by the very illustrious Professor Christopher Millard, who's sitting here ready. And he's the person in this conference who I've known professionally for the longest time. And we first met at a round table in Madrid in 1985. I organised a seminar there. At that time, he was a junior lawyer at the law firm which became Clifford Chance. And then he became a partner at then at Linklaters, and now as a consultant at Bristow's, and even perhaps more importantly, a professor at Queen Mary. So you, Christopher, have always been a source of good practical ideas and been very helpful. I'm very grateful for your support. So now turning to your session, this conference will address, in summary, how to ensure that the golden age of innovation does not become the dark age of information privacy. I declare this 30th anniversary conference open and hand over to the next session.